Hey everyone, and welcome to the Bliss Journey. I'm Efren, and I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, we're all about exploring the fascinating world of science, from busting common myths to diving deep into some of the most hotly debated theories out there. Because let's be real, science is awesome. It's full of surprises, it challenges our assumptions, and sometimes it even makes us question everything we thought we knew. And honestly, what's more exciting than that? So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of the universe and maybe even bust some myths along the way, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for an awesome journey. Okay, let's be honest, we've all been there. You're watching a movie, totally engrossed in the story, and then bam! Some scientific inaccuracy jolts you right out of the experience. It's like finding a plot hole the size of a black hole, right? But hey, it's not always the filmmaker's fault. Sometimes, scientific accuracy takes a backseat to dramatic effect. And let's face it, no one wants to see a 2-hour lecture on the physics of explosions when there are car chases and explosions happening. But that's where we come in. On the Bliss Journey, we're all about separating fact from fiction, especially when it comes to how science is portrayed on the big screen. So let's grab some popcorn, dim the lights, and get ready to debunk some common movie myths. First up, let's talk about sound in space. You know the scene? A massive spaceship explodes with a deafening roar, sending shockwaves across the galaxy. Epic, right? Well, here's the thing. Sound waves need a medium to travel, like air or water. And guess what? Space is a vacuum, meaning there's no air for those sound waves to vibrate. So, in reality, that epic spaceship explosion? Totally silent. Next on our myth-busting list, lasers. From Star Wars to James Bond, lasers are the go-to weapon for any self-respecting movie scientist or villain. But while lasers are definitely real and super cool, hello laser pointers, they don't quite work the way Hollywood portrays them. For starters, most lasers aren't visible to the naked eye, especially not in the vacuum of space. And those super powerful lasers that can cut through steel in seconds? Yeah, those require a massive amount of energy, way more than a handheld device could generate. And finally, let's talk about evolution. Movies love to portray evolution as this linear process, where one species magically transforms into another, usually with humans at the pinnacle. But in reality, evolution is way more complex and messy than that. It's not a straight line, but rather a branching tree of life, with countless species evolving and adapting over millions of years. And guess what? Humans aren't the end goal of evolution, just one branch on this incredible tree of life. So the next time you're watching a movie, keep an eye out for those scientific inaccuracies. Don't let them ruin the fun, but use them as an opportunity to learn something new and appreciate the wonders of real-world science. All right, science lovers, buckle up, because in this chapter, we're diving headfirst into the world of controversial scientific theories. These are the big ones, the mind-blowing concepts that have sparked debates among even the most esteemed scientists. We're talking about ideas that challenge our understanding of the universe and our place in it. But before we get started, let's make one thing clear. Just because a theory is controversial doesn't mean it's wrong. In fact, some of the most groundbreaking scientific discoveries throughout history were initially met with skepticism and debate. Remember Galileo? Yeah, he was considered a heretic for suggesting that the Earth revolves around the sun. So, with an open mind and a healthy dose of curiosity, let's explore some of the most fascinating and contentious theories out there. First up, we have the many worlds interpretation, MWI. Now, this theory is not for the faint of heart. It suggests that every time a quantum measurement is made, every possible outcome of that measurement actually occurs, but in a different universe. Yeah, you heard that right. Imagine a reality where you aced that test you totally bombed in this reality, or a world where you actually asked out your crush and they said yes. The MWI proposes that all these possibilities and countless others are playing out in parallel universes. Mind-blowing, right? Next, let's talk about the abiogenesis paradox. This one's all about the origins of life. We know that life exists, obviously, but how did it first arise from non-living matter? That's the million-dollar question, and scientists are still working on a definitive answer. The prevailing theory is that life emerged from a primordial soup of organic molecules through a process called abiogenesis. But the exact mechanisms of how those molecules self-organized into complex, self-replicating systems remain a mystery. And finally, we have the Fermi paradox. This one's a real head-scratcher. The universe is vast, ancient, and teeming with billions upon billions of stars and potentially habitable planets. So with all that cosmic real estate out there, shouldn't we have encountered some form of extraterrestrial life by now? That's what physicist Enrico Fermi wondered back in 1950. And it's a question that continues to baffle scientists today. The Fermi paradox highlights the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of any definitive evidence for it. So what do you think? Are these theories brilliant insights into the true nature of reality, or are they just flights of fancy? The beauty of science is that it's an ongoing process of discovery and debate. So keep asking questions, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep an open mind. All right, everyone, remember that time you learned something really important from a YouTube video? Like something that totally changed your perspective or even potentially saved your life? Well, that's what we're talking about in this chapter. We're diving deep into a case study that proves just how powerful educational content can be. We're talking about Life Noggin, a fantastic YouTube channel dedicated to exploring science, history, and the human experience. And one of their videos in particular caught our attention, a video that racked up over 885,000 views by debunking common misconceptions about drowning. Now you might be thinking, drowning? What's so complicated about that? But as Life Noggin brilliantly illustrated, there's a huge difference between how drowning is often portrayed in movies and what actually happens in real life. See, in movies, drowning is usually loud and dramatic. You've got someone splashing around, yelling for help, making a big scene. But in reality, drowning is often silent and deceptively calm. Someone who's drowning might not be able to call for help, they might just slip beneath the surface without a sound. Life Noggin's video did an incredible job of breaking down these misconceptions, using clear visuals and easy-to-understand explanations to highlight the real signs of drowning. They talked about things like head position, arm movements, and the absence of sound, all crucial indicators that someone is in trouble. And the impact of this video was huge. By raising awareness about the true nature of drowning, Life Noggin potentially equipped hundreds of thousands of viewers with the knowledge to recognize and respond to a drowning situation. So, what can we learn from Life Noggin's success? Well, for starters, it shows that people are hungry for accurate, engaging scientific information, even when it comes to serious topics like drowning. Secondly, it highlights the power of storytelling and visual communication in making complex ideas accessible to a wider audience. Life Noggin didn't just present facts, they told a story, using animation and humor to draw viewers in and keep them engaged. And finally, this case study reminds us that education can be a powerful force for good, even, and perhaps especially, on platforms like YouTube. When creators take the time to research, craft, and share accurate information, they can make a real difference in the world. So, let's all take a page from Life Noggin's book and strive to create content that educates, inspires, and empowers our viewers. Because knowledge is power, and the more we know, the better equipped we are to navigate the world around us. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of science, where we debunk myths, explore controversial theories, and learn from amazing creators like Life Noggin. If you're curious about science facts, debunking myths, or just love uncovering the truth, this channel is for you. Subscribe to the Bliss Journey to stay updated with our latest explorations and discoveries. Don't miss out, hit the notification bell. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it. And hey, drop a comment with your thoughts or suggest a myth you'd like us to explore. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep embracing the wonders of science.